Which of the following, if true, will cast the most doubt on the conclusion drawn? Okay, images from ground-based telescopes are invariably distorted by the atmosphere of the Earth. That makes sense. It's distorted. Orbiting space telescopes, however, orbiting above the atmosphere, should provide detail superbly. Well, should they? What if? Should they? What if there is a second atmosphere, cloud of gas above this space telescope? How wouldn't the space telescope also be distorted? Because this gas, in fact, maybe maybe the atmosphere, does the gas counteract each other and gives the Earth telescope clearer image? How do you know that's not happening? Maybe, two bad things, the atmosphere plus maybe some gas cancel out each other's effects. So maybe the Earth, the ground-based telescope, is clearer. This word should, I'm a bit skeptical. Just because it's above the atmosphere doesn't mean it'll be more detailed. Maybe there's something worse. Therefore, ground will soon become obsolete for advanced research purposes. What about cost? I mean, what about cost? What about access to this orbiting telescope? What if the orbiting telescope gets hit by a meteor? What if the orbiting telescope gets out of focus? This is too. Just because something is better doesn't mean the ground telescope will become obsolete. That's very, that's very strong. Even though it's for the purposes of advanced astronomy. I mean, advanced, you normally would like to have access. If you're doing something advanced, you really do want to have access to this. But what if it's not available? Okay, an orbiting due to be launched is far beyond scale. Who cares about due to be launched? Who cares? I'm not happy with this. That's wrong. Located an object to the kinds of atmosphere. I like this. I like B. In fact, I think I'll just choose B at this point. Yeah, because you can get rid of this twinkle because of this atmospheric twinkle. Are not subject to the kinds of. Yeah, and so you have sidestepped the issue, and now it's obviously a ground-based telescope is obviously. I like this issue. Well, actually, no. Actually, this doesn't provide criticism on the conclusion drawn, because this kind of sidesteps the issue. Doesn't this sidestep the issue? It kind of. Well, this is now telling me that actually ground argument is ground-based telescopes are not so good. Conclusion: ground-based telescopes will go out of business, will go obsolete. B is like, well, actually, ground-based telescopes are good. don't know, it's kind of like sidestepping the issue or rejecting the premise. You tell. I mean, I'll keep it. I personally like it, but unless something else is, unless something is a bit more. Let's see. I would. I think I will go with B. Observatory location. A careful choice of observatory. What is observatory location? It's aperture. Well, are these the same kind of telescopes that are the ground-based telescopes? Are these the same? Yeah, this is too many. Large. What is this large aperture telescope? Is that a? I don't know what this large. And space. So this is even worse than that. That can't be it. Like when large are located at high altitudes and the equator, they permit the best Earth-based and well, it's still Earth-based observations. We need observations based not on Earth-based, but Earth-based versus orbit-based observations. I would select B.